Hey, happy Monday, everyone. Magical Monday. It's Meredith. I'm here with our message for the 18th of April, 2022. We first are tuning into the moon phase. We've just come off a beautiful full moon in Libra, moving into Scorpio. And the moon is going to shift signs out of Scorpio into Sagittarius very late in the day, depending on your time zone. So check that out for yourself. And we pulled some tarot cards on what the moon phase has to offer for us. And our first is the Eight of Coins. This card is very present for us lately, and its message really is about investing in our skill, in our talent, and continuing to do what we're doing because it's working for us. So eights in tarot, as you know, they provide lots of movement. When we see the Eight of Coins, we often get an eye roll from people because it's one of those, it has the reputation of the ho-hum card. Just keep doing what you're doing. And that may not look or feel glamorous at times, though. This is what brings about the Ten of Coins, which it's one of those cards that we love to see when we see it. So keep going with the flow that's on offer to you at this time. It is paying you reward. Oh my gosh, look at this. Here's the Three of Swords yet again. So the energy of Libra, the full moon in Libra, has brought us some harmony and some balance. It moved into Scorpio while still full. So that brought the harmony and the balance into the depths of our emotional quotient, right? And where are we going to touch upon our Three of Swords, but in our emotional beingness and our emotional presence? Swords, though, are all about thoughts, words, and then action based on our thoughts and our words. So it's really quite nice to see the Eight of Coins, which is diligence. It is application to an endeavor, applying our skill and our talent to an endeavor. So here we're having a lovely, grounded, balanced energy that is effective for us when we are in consideration of our Three of Swords life experiences. They do revisit us from time to time, and they revisit us with a purpose. The recollection and the hindsight is not so much about living in the past or creating your future from the Three of Swords. It's about contemplating in a meditative way the blessings and the gifts of some of our deepest challenges, because those blessings and gifts have created contrast for us. We're able to embrace polarity even, so the contrast is polarity. We see one end of a spectrum of experience, we see another end of a spectrum of an experience, and we explore everything in between. And that's what I feel is going on here with our Three of Swords, while we continue to apply ourselves to the endeavor of our happiness. That message has come out of these cards consistently now for several weeks. Let's see what's next. Perfect. There's the Devil. I've actually been reading up on this card because the Devil has quite a reputation as well. And many tarot readers speak on this card in terms of inner demons. And many tarot readers also speak on this card in terms of dark force energies. Some even speak on it in terms of good versus evil. Sin versus, redemption, perhaps. I love that it's sitting right there next to the Three of Swords, because we could be taking a look at how we have dimmed our light. That's how I see the Devil card, intuitively speaking. This card provides contrast at its finest. So where are we chained to a belief system? Where are we chained in our thoughts, words, deeds and or actions. This card is so much about the inner dialogue and how we treat ourselves. Are we being unconditionally loving and kind as we would to everyone in our sphere of influence? Are we extending ourselves unconditional love and kindness? And sitting next to the Three of Swords, it's possible that we've got a negative spin on prior experience that was way less than ideal for us. Experiences and interactions with other people can leave a really bad taste in our mouth and a really foul energy in our field, especially when interactions don't go well. You know, think to some of the past relationships that have really fallen apart on the foundation, and consider the inner dialogue that you may at one time have had around that experience, right? Are you still carrying it with you, is the question here. Are you dimming your light from the inside out because of an unfavorable language? Are you still carrying some level of responsibility that isn't even yours to carry because of a prior experience? And how long have you been chipping away at that Eight of Coins? And how long, let's not even bring time into it in terms of length of time, but for what portion of life experience have you been a disciple of your own happiness in regard to your hindsight review of your Three of Swords life experiences? Now, these are challenging questions for some, though the simple fact that these cards come up the way they do, that the Three of Swords has been so present for us, that the Eight of Coins has been so present for us, tells us all that the energy is on offer to us to take a deep dive with those questions. So do consider how unconditionally loving you are currently being to your being. Next we have, oh, beautiful, the Six of Cups. Wow, that's fantastic. You know, I see this card differently as well. The Six of Cups is considered the soulmate card. I embrace that. And I feel that we are our own best soulmate. Sitting next to the Devil really confirms for us and validates the questions that are being brought up by the cards in front of us. So are we being our own best soulmate to ourselves? And what messages are incoming? Because I see this as a deeply intuitive channeling, channeling from your soulful presence. I see this card as our soulful presence expressing. So it's on the other side of the Devil. So we're getting to the truth of the matter for ourselves in whatever our Three of Swords represents to us uniquely, individually. Oh my goodness, look at this. And then the Sun of all cards, the happiest card in tarot. There's your brilliant clarity. This is blessings raining down on us. And oh my gosh, it answers the question, are we dimming our light with the Devil card? I would say in some way we have. Of course, we've all done it at one time or another, though here it is in the moon phase aspect of the reading. The moon being borrowed light of the sun, the two planets coming together in these cards to shine a light on our Three of Swords and our Devil card so that we can have an even stronger inner soulmate relationship, in self relationship, which, as you know, I'm going to repeat it, this is what we have to offer because we're doing this kind of journey with ourselves. Oh, and there it is, one end of the cards, one end of a spectrum to another. There's the Eight of Coins with us diligently applying ourselves to the endeavor, the ever-evolving overflow of our happiness in the Eight, and it culminates in the Sun over here. That's perfection in tarot right there. Okay, let's see from the Awakened Soul cards what our soulful presence is sharing with us beyond these cards here. And we have, see, there it is, perfect. That is perfection. There's gratitude right there. We have gratitude for ourselves, for our self-relationship, for our Eight of Coins, and most definitely for our own recognition of how we've spoken over our world, our lives, how we have magically created what is right here, right now for ourselves, and the sun is shining on it brilliantly. So for those of you who feel that you are midway through your inner examination of your Three of Swords, these cards are great encouragement for you to, Eight of Coins, keep going, keep doing what you're doing, because it is creating an exceptionally beautiful bond within self that you have to offer all of your relationships in the brilliant clarity, in the love, blessings, and happiness of the sun. All right, let's move on to the tarot cards. We are using After Tarot again because this deck it's really been quite profound for us in the past several days. So I'm sticking with it. And I felt post full moon, what's going on in tarot after the full moon. So we had two cards come out together. Oh my goodness. For real. Look at this. This happened, I think, the other day too. There's the Three of Swords again, all bandaged up. The swords are out. So if you're wondering if you're being successful in your endeavor, there's your emphatic yes again. Oh, that's amazing. What's happened after all of this over here? Let's just take this Three of Swords out for a moment. We will put it with this one. Can you see it? Of course you can see it. What's coming with this bandaged up Three of Swords, though, is the King of Wands. And that's another thing of beauty right there. King of Wands, strong fire, passion, Leo energy. We've got Leo energy over here in the sun as well. All the fire signs rolled into one king, Aries, Leo, Sag, together. That's a very dynamic energy. This is the king on his throne with a very vibrant Ace of Wands. We have a salamander in the hand, again, representing fire and transformative fire at that. So there's another message here in that Temperance. What side of the major arcana is Temperance on? I think Temperance, the Devil, and then the Tower, if I'm recalling that order correctly. And one of the messages when you see the Devil is, have you been heeding the wisdom of the Temperance card? And once the Devil sweeps in, it's likely we haven't been listening to the wisdom or being unconditionally loving and kind with ourselves when we see the Devil. And on the other side of that is the Tower. So the Tower comes down. Following that, the Star. So we have to start over in some way, renewed, vulnerable, yet courageous. And what we're seeing over here is the flow of that Devil energy off the Three of Swords, having us question ourselves. Am I still contributing to the now moment and the oncoming with how I speak over my sphere of influence because of Three of Wand life experiences? And what we're seeing here is a very emphatic yes, that we are being diligent. Eight of Coins. We are feeling fulfilled and happy in the overflowing blessings of the sun, and you're witnessing a level of self-mastery here in the passion of the king. It's a divine masculine energy here on the table, meaning we took action toward our deepest happiness, and we've patched up and repaired so much of what came of the original Three of Swords over here. So beautiful, beautiful journey work going on. That's exciting. Gratitude is the answer. Okay. Next, we have the Knight of Cups in motion. Oh, look at that. Look at us drinking from our own Ace of Cups. Look at all the water on the card, too. See, there's no end to the love, joy, blessings of what the sun offers us. And in the Suit of Cups, what the Ace of Cups offers us. So this shows us staying in motion. We're not stagnant. We're not just sitting on the throne, basking in the sunlight for having done the kind of journey work that harmonizes, balances, and even heals, sets us free on our repaired Three of Swords, we stay in motion. And where are we going? What's next? Well, there's the Death card. There's the final word on the whole situation for us. And the answer there is gratitude for transformation in the reading. And again, I'm drawn to the white flower on the flag of the Death card. We march on, we move on, and what we take with us is that Ace of Cups in a purified, transformative energy, because we've walked right into the love, the happiness that the sun offers us in the reading. Let's take a look at what's on the bottom of the deck. And there's the sun again. Oh, in the Tower. How sweet. Now, I did just mention the Tower. And what's wonderful about this in the after tower is, the after tower, the aftermath of the Tower. Oh gosh, is that we are in the sun's energy. We are looking at the debris field. We are looking at the rubble. And here we are still in the Eight of Coins. We're making something of the prior experiences, and what we are making is more joy for ourselves. It wasn't simple. It was rather complicated. When we see the Devil card, when we see the Death card, we know there is some level of emotional pain involved, right? Though how we move with that energy, with a dedication, Eight of Coins, yet again, to our joy and happiness, says everything about the journey and says everything about our strength and our self-mastery over here on the King. And look what comes after this now. It's the Two of Wands. I love the Two of Wands in the After Tarot deck because in traditional tarot, we see this one person holding the globe and looking between the wands, staring at a whole new world of opportunity. And in After Tarot, what comes next? What comes moments later? This is our beautiful soulmate self-connection right here. This is a wonderfully unified self-relationship energy, and it makes room for the sharing of our independence and interdependence with someone special in our world, and many special someones in our world, our children, our families. Though here I feel a very strong connection to our beloveds, potential beloveds. This connection is quite lovely. This card right now, placed where it is, in the light of the sun, twice in the reading, and in light of all of the investment in self-relationship, this card to me stands stronger than the Lovers or the Two of Cups right now. And next, yeah, look, the Ace of Wands. There is great passion, inspiration, and enthusiasm for the sharing of the journey, because we have come this far under our own will, under our own power, not looking outside of ourselves, not looking beyond ourselves for true inner joy and happiness. We have it, and because we have it, we can now offer it passionately and enthusiastically. Oh God. Oh wow. I was going to stop there, though. I'm still looking at the bottom of the deck. We have the King of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups. A matched pair, matched set that connects me over here to the Six of Coins. It's self-mastery within self-relationship, divine masculine, divine feminine. We're moving in every moment in an emotionally masterful way because of everything that's here on the table. We trust ourselves to emotionally invest in self-relationship, and then we trust ourselves to emotionally invest in all of the important relationships, most especially those relationships where we share a great loving connection with another, with our person. Gorgeous cards. Okay, let's take a look at angel answers. This is an opportunity to ask a question if you have one, receive further confirmation of what's here. and to simply allow our angels to whisper what they will to us. Okay, oh, one of our favorites, you know, it's feast or famine with this let go card, isn't it? Either we see it in abundance or we go long periods without seeing it at all. And it's beginning to show itself once again. We've gone a long way in the journey without seeing the let go card. And I feel it is a wonderful confirmation of the message of all the cards on the table. We've let go of whatever Three of Swords life experiences may have had us feeling at one time trapped. And then we have our sweet, simple yes coming with forgiveness. Oh, wow. And then trust. These are off the bottom of the Angel Answers deck. Trust the big happy changes because you've let go and experienced a level of forgiveness for whatever was out of harmony from the Three of Swords. We've put the Ho'oponopono prayer on that. Eight of Coins quite diligently. All right, everyone, that's our reading for today. Have a beautiful Monday. Leave some comments if you're guided. Thank you so much for being here. Peace, blessings, celebrate the sun. Namaste.